Let's talk about writing a summary. A summary, as you know, is a short statement that is talking about like the biggest idea in a longer text. It's like summary, all the main idea. So we're just gonna leave out the idea that are not important. Some Another way of thinking about summary is by thinking about it as a gist statement, since it focuses on like the main idea of a text and ignore the details that are interesting, but it is not like necessarily part of the main idea. A lot of people get mistake summary for paraphrasing because like paraphrasing is like paraphrase rates it in another way, so they are mistaken for paraphrasing. However, paraphrasing is like just writing them in a different way, but it is typically the same thing. A summary is summarying every main idea. The key difference between them is that paraphrasing involves restating every sentence in a text, while summarizing is only restating the main idea of a longer text. So it will be considerably shorter than the original text. So when we are trying to write a summary of a text, we need to be able to sort the essential facts, events from the non-essential facts or events. So we can cover up a phrase or sentences to see if it affects our understanding of the main idea of a text. So if you cover up the sentences and the main idea of the text is preserved, then the idea was non-essential, and we can get rid of it to make our summary more conscious and powerful. So if we ever lose the main idea and we cover up the sentences, however, then we cannot get rid of that sentences because it is essential to our understanding. So for example, let's say we're talking about hydrogen and talking about it because it is the field of the future. So when we read this paragraph, we're just gonna state it like why hydrogen is the fuel of the teacher of the future, and tell out some of the main idea why it is, but just saying that it is short. For example, hydrogen is not the only. For example, we say hydrogen is not only most of plentiful elements known to man, but also they are exhaust from hydrogen combustion is pure water vapor. So you can say that hydrogen is the fuel of the future because first of all it is a pure water vapor, and hydrogen engine also burn much higher efficiency than gasoline. So that's why it is. Just state it out, make it short. Hydrogen is slated as the highest candidate for clean, renewable fuel of the future. This is because it is the most plentiful element known to man, and its only exhaust is a pure water vapor. So if that isn't enough to get you excited, there's more. Hydrogen cars are also more fuel efficient than gasoline or diesel engine. So there are a lot of answers you can give. In answer 1, there is this red sentences, and answer 2, they're the same but without that. You see, both answer choices are kind of similar, but answer 1 has an extra sentences in it that it isn't needed. So if that isn't enough to get you excited, there's more. So basically, this is kind of like the transition from one idea to another. And here we're summarizing, not writing out the main idea. So all we do is summarize it, not like adding more idea to it. It is not like an essential main idea of the article, so here the sentences kind of sound like a transition from one idea to another. Although the idea like this may add to other type of writing, we need to take this out of this non-essential idea, since we are writing a summary, not like a whole text. So remember this, summaries are shorter than the original text, and it only give the most important details or the main idea of the original text. So we don't want the So we don't want the text to be adding more idea to the summary, or, make it longer than the main idea, than the whole text.